Hello. I wanted to talk a little bit about this Kali Yuga painting that you are seeing. It was very important for my career in three distinct ways. Prior to this painting, I'd been doing a lot of mixed media work and sculptural work. This was the first piece that I'd made exclusively with oil paint. And moving forward after this, I actually dove in so hard that now almost all of my work has been oil paint for the past 10 years. Second, it solidified the vocabulary that I wanted to use as an artist, which is basically to outright steal other people's works and incorporate them into my own work, put them together to make my own work. There's a history of this in art. Richard Prince, Quentin Tarantino, different people have done this, but I felt as though nobody had done it the way I was doing it. And the third way in which it was important was it solidified the thematic angle which I wish to take with my work. There's an incredible angle of introspection which I want to demand of the viewer. But introspection in the context of the world in which we live today. It's very easy to point fingers at the other person, at some other group, as being the cause of the problems in the world. Another country, another religion, another social status, all these different things. It's easy to point the finger, but I want, in the context of everything that's happening in the world, for people to look at themselves. So that being said, I made a short video, which is I typed it out, and it's narrated by an AI because I didn't feel like narrating it about the construct of this particular painting, and I hope you enjoy it.
My painting, the Kali Yuga, hanging in Tao Art Gallery, is compositionally based on two Raphael frescoes he painted in the Vatican. The first is the Disputation of the Holy Sacrament, and the second is the School of Athens. The School of Athens contains depictions of the great thinkers. It is a celebration of intellectualism and philosophy, with Plato and Aristotle in the center. My painting has in the center the Tiananmen Square tank man. We don't know who he is, but he faces the same way as everyone viewing the painting. On the lower left of my School of Athens, we see a version of Herbert James Draper's Lament for Icarus, Rubens' Massacre of the Innocents, and Caravaggio's The Doubting Thomas. They are thrown together into a suffocating singularity. In the lower right panel, we see Jacques-Louis David's The Death of Socrates and Caravaggio's Beheading of John the Baptist. Again, these images are juxtaposed with no membrane between them. The upper portion of this painting remains almost the same, except for one major modification. This was the first major oil painting I undertook as an adult. By borrowing from only classical artworks, I was able to steal the baggage of those works to create my own message. When juxtaposed and put in these settings, what does my painting mean? This is the question.